Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Houston Astros and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Number 62 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Leading off tonight for
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up.
Now to the plate, George Springer. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the... Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 19, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Bregman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over .350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Brantley. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
No left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 10.
First delivery to him on the way.
Gurriel.
Line drive base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the ball really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job and get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's another 0-2 hit to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Brad Peacock from the belt, kicks and deals. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Comes set, the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So digging in now, Jose Martinez. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 25 for him on the year, and with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Liner toward right center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run under it as he makes the play for the second out.
Number 62.
Digging in now, number 62. He'll take his first hacks here. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. In there, no balls and a strike. Pops this one up. Number 19 has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, number 44, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Correa shading to his right, 1 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready on 0-2. Popped up. Bregman calls for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now batting, Matt Carpenter. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third base.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. And there's a base hit on the line. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the... So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. One away.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Springer looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Altuve, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 44.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So striding in, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate.
The third baseman, number 2.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 0-1 offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Throws plate one on a couple of hits. Digging in, number 62. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 62.
From the stretch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 19. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Colton Wong will stand in. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. At the knees, strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ball one. Count even now at 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and it's fouled away. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battling.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Carlos Correa sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. At the plate, Matt Carpenter comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. High in the air out to center field. Springer is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis.
Please.
Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bader looking up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Again, another foul ball. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hard on the ground toward short, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jose Martinez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you've said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Wieters awaits the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Giovanni Gallegos. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The relay, throw to third, but he's in there. As they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Although there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Hero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Here's Colton Wong now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Number 44 is there. Let's see if they test it. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Joe Smith is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston.
Now here it comes.
Number 38.
Hammers it to deep right field. Brantley going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And they take a 7-5 lead.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna.
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Gurriel is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to stepping in and ready for another shot. Yuli Gurriel, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he fouls this one off. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Correa is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Josh Reddick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Josh.
He'll come in here at 263. A dozen home runs and an even 40 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Drilled to the right side. And he'll go to second here. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit. You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything in frame.
Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30.
Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one skied out toward right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Harrison Bader, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out into right center. Well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's safe. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Brantley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the into the box. Michael Brantley.
The right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, number 44. He's 1 for 4 for the game. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's George Springer. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 3. In there for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He makes it a catch, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Stepping in, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Houston, the second baseman.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Martinez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt.
He's having a monster season, and I'm sure you already know about it.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and it's gone as they add still another. He's done it. Marcell Ozuna is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. High in the air down the right field line. Brantley on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Here's George Springer, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of...
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. The average entering play at 301. 21 homers and 68 runs batted in. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. 0-1 the count. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The windup and the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Back goes Ozuna to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. How about the work the lineups have been? Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. His career line against Garrett Cole, batting at an even .400. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. 1 away. Digging in, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Into the bullpen, and gone! Into the box, John Gant. Now that's popped up, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 1 out, nobody on. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Stepping up now, number 19. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Number 44 started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Hot shot down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
No one out with a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Bregman is out number 2 here in the third inning. Yuli Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez is going to have room out there as he put. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. Bregman is there for it. One down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Correa now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In the air to center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Popped him up. Altuve is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that retires the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Martinez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Martinez racing back, and that one is gone. Into the box now, number 44. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Smoke toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Jose Osuna.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. In now, Matt Carpenter. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. John Brebbia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
This is foul right side. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Correa will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 bounce towards the second baseman. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marcell Ozuna will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning. His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. So coming to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Robbie Erlin, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Comes set, the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Aledmus Diaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 19. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly the old fastball hitter. It doesn't.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. At the plate, Matt Carpenter head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. Three-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Hector Rondon comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Springer on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in, George Springer. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. In now, Matt Wieters. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Chirinos moving to his left. 1 out. Harrison Bader will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Harrison Bader.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brentley shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 19. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side. Down in. Carlos Martinez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Martinez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 10-6, the final score in this game. St. Louis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. John Brebbia earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just